In this video, we're going to talk about silver versus the US dollar. What am I talking about? Stay tuned. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 4,300 subscribers by the end of November. I thank you all who have subscribed already. We are sitting at 4,127 subscribers as of the recording of this video. Again, I thank you all very much. Look, we all know the US dollar is losing value every single day we go shopping. Every time we buy something, it seems like everything is going up. I mean, really, what can you buy with 20 bucks? Back in, let's use the Home Alone movie. Kevin went grocery shopping and he got change back from a $20 bill when that movie came out. If you bought those same items today, maybe minus the G.I. Joe toys that he bought, because those are very hard to find now, it's going to cost you almost 4 times the amount of what when he bought it back then. Look, a silver dime melts for $2.17, folks. A silver quarter melts for $5.48. Silver dime, $2.19. Silver quarter melt value, $5.48, and a half dollar is $10.97. This used to be worth 50 cents, folks. In silver terms, it's worth almost $11 today. And it's not like the silver value has gone up. Your dollar has been decreasing and decreasing and increasing, and they don't want you to know about that. That is what's going on. Your dollars are getting more worthless every single day. I just don't know how much more to say what's really going on here, because it's really a shame what's going on. They print for every $1,000. It's equivalent to $1.40 in junk silver, 90% silver, Constitution silver, whatever you want to call it. Every ounce of silver that you have in your stack, they're printing 1,000, well, really 999 bucks worth of these. Yes, they're going to keep printing money. Every administration prints money. I don't care what you want to say. We are going to be spending more and more money. They're going to be printing more and more money also with the years to come. When are we going to see the bubble pop? We really don't want to see the bubble pop. We can look at other countries who've had the same thing that has happened. Do you want to be going into a store with a wheelbarrow full of cash because credit cards won't be no damn good, or you have some silver in your pocket? Not saying that's going to happen like with these big stores, but with these smaller shops now really zoning in now of taking silver or gold for payment, and it's happening slowly, but it is happening. We can't bother with silver and gold if we find the right people. We just need to get the education out there about silver and gold, and that it is real money. It always has been real money, not your dollar. Your dollar is going to go bankrupt. I can't tell you the day. No one can tell you the day. But when that day comes, I think the ones who have silver and gold in their stack are going to be very, very happy they did it, and they held on to it for all these years. I get people in my comment section from time to time. I've been stacking 40 years. I've not made a dime off of it. Really? You not made any money off your silver and gold? You didn't buy silver when it's $5, $6 an ounce and look at today's price of silver and gold? I would love to debate with those people. That's for damn sure. But really, I mean, silver and gold have hold its value. Just look at the year you were born. Google what a gallon of milk costs. Google what a loaf of bread costs. Google what a Kenmore appliance used to cost the year you were born. Look at all these stuff that has gone up in price. Everything has gone up in prices. Everything's in a bubble. You know what's not in a bubble, folks? Silver and gold. We just had a little bit of downturn. Yes, we took a little bit of monkey hammering this past few weeks. It's just a show. That's all this is. It's a show. It will bounce back in value in money terms. I've said this before. when you go shopping, don't think about these anymore. Yes, we may need these to use when we go shopping right now at 99.9% of the places we shop at. Yes. But what we really need to start thinking about, pricing it in silver. Well, I'm willing to give up a Franklin $half for that item. Am I willing to give up a silver quarter for that item? Really, we got to start thinking in those terms. I've said before on these videos, before you go shopping, go Coinflation, go to the NGC chart, and look at the current melt value for your 90% silver. Then decide yourself, once you get to the store, is this worth a silver dime? Am I willing to give up a silver dime for this product? And so on, and so on, and so on. And maybe that will get people to think, what's really happening with the dollar. I remember when I lived in Texas, very briefly, about a year or so, I was working for the Dallas Morning News, a subcontractor of a contractor, and we had newspaper racks. And, it was 50 cents back in those times. It was before, to the year 2000. I was there when the towers got hit, when 9/11 happened. And, we were very, very busy selling newspapers out of racks. And it was 50 cents back then. From time to time, yeah, we found some silver quarters. I bought them. I bought them all off her. She just thought, my boss thought, hey, it's just a quarter. Well, look at the price today. I called her a few weeks ago. She's still got no interest. She don't have the mindset, I guess, to comprehend that a silver quarter is worth over $5 and melt value $5.48 as of right now. We have to get people educated, and it's not easy, but no, this is not financial advice. I'm not saying go stack to the moons or anything like that. But I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing, what's going on at the shop. Yes, it's 90% silver. I do believe it's going to be the best bartering tool out there when things do collapse. Yes, ounces of silver will be good things to use. But really, again, how often do you run into a convenience store and buy a can of Pepsi, whatever, a bottle of water, maybe a candy bar, maybe a bag of chips, whatever you're buying at the convenience store, and it's only a couple bucks. It's only a couple bucks here. This item is maybe $3.49, whatever the case may be. Think about, are you willing to give up a silver quarter for that item? And how are you going to break an ounce if that store is willing to accept silver or gold for your items? Really, they may not have a change for a full ounce. They may not have a change if you go in there with a half ounce of gold to get a, $50 worth of stuff. There's a lot of stores won't accept a $100 bill if you're not going to spend close to that. They don't have the change for it. They have safe deposit box. When they get bigger bills in, even 20s, they deposit in the box. CVS is known for that. When we got $20 bills, when I worked at CVS, they have lock boxes. They take it, put it in the lock box, and it's locked up for 24 hours or so. Or maybe by the end of the shift, I should say, by the end of the night, that money gets pulled. That's how it's, and sometimes you can't get into the box if you don't have a supervisor on duty. Most of the time, you can get into the box, but, on the other hand, if the supervisor is busy, that customer's going to have to wait to get change. And it can be a pain in the butt to wait to get change if you're in a rush to go somewhere. So maybe having some Constitution silver, some fractional gold maybe some gold backs. I know some people don't like the gold backs, but I think that is going to come in play, folks. I really, really do. What are we going to do when the dollar does really this collapse? People say it can't happen because we live in the best country in the world, America. Well, it's happened to other countries. It can happen here. It can happen in Canada. It's happened in the bigger countries. And other countries are joining the BRICS. And guess what? These dollars are coming home. When that day happens, when they start coming home, we're going to have hyperinflation because, there's nowhere for them to go. And more dollars going to circulate in our market then. And, there's been more spending, more spending with these dollars. And more dollars that are out there, it's going to chase more goods. And when people have more and more dollars out there, I'm not saying we're going to get them. I'm not saying that. When the government spends more and more, and then they're going to start gaining something. We're going in hyperinflation. You're going to see prices like you never seen before. This is really a warning too. Other channels have talked about this. I'm not trying to drive fear in anybody, but this is going to happen. No fiat currency. Name me one fiat currency, anybody out there that has not really lost everything. The only reason why the dollar has lasted so long, because it's been the world reserve currency for years. Those days are ending, folks. When that day is going to come, is it going to happen within the next 4 years? I don't know. But your value of your dollar is going to go less and less and less over the next 4 years. If it lasts longer than that, your dollar will be less and less and less over the years. Until this is when the American people wake up and say, the US dollar is crap. I'm done with it. Then what? When people don't accept the dollar anymore, then what's going to happen? I'll leave it there for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Please, thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. And to the next video, CoinShop Chris is out.